The Immortal John Hancock here, and today I want to talk about my limited time and things I wish I had more time to play. Oh my gosh. And so I am so grateful for this year. I've had a great year in my life, for my channel, for my family. My teaching's going great, but there's a lot of things that I can't do with my busy schedule. And so a lot of people ask me, dude, how do you do it? And quite frankly, I juggle a lot of things all the time. For first and foremost, I do YouTube part-time. I do it around a full-time job and a family. I'm married, 2 kids, happily married, like spending time with them, talking to them, asking about their day, sitting down, having dinner. That quality family time means a lot to me. But I have to make sacrifices, and there's many things that I wish I had more time for that I choose not to do because I would have to give up something else. And right now, I don't want to give those things up. And so there's so many classic AAA title games that come out that I see people enjoy, play, beat, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I had more time for that. And I just can't, My work-life balance is good right now, and I love doing videos, and I love doing product reviews. I love showcasing rare games. If you saw my recent video I did on the Sega Saturn Netlink, I was really excited about doing that. And but I do love playing games. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer like many others. But I'm also a collector. I'm also a father. I'm also a teacher, and it just smashes all together sometimes. And there's so many games that I wish I could play, and I see these awesome games come out, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I had more time. And like Monster Hunter World came out, never played it. I'm okay to admit that, because I know that once I would play that, I would just want to go off into the deep end, and either sacrifice sleep and get a chance of getting sick, which as a teacher it's really hard to get a sub, and I don't want to have to write a 5-6 page note because I'm playing a video game. I would feel guilty about that, getting sick playing a video game, only to not be able to work. Like, I just always put work first. I typically go to bed pretty early, and I get up pretty early to do my job, which I like doing. But the Monster Hunter World is a good example of a game that I know it's a hardcore game and it's difficult, but I'd want to check that out, have time to play. I have a PlayStation 4 Pro, and that's a game that I think would be really neat to check out. Haven't played it. Waited to play it. I still am going to probably play it, but it's just one of those games. That's just a good example of a game where you can't just pick up and casually play. You have to sink some time into. And I can't do that. And that frustrates me, but it's those bite-sized games that I've had time for, and that's why I cover a lot of independent games on my channel that are smaller, quicker to play or showcase, because those large games, to fully experience a game like that, you have to play it quite a bit, and I gosh, I want to do that, I just haven't, and it's tough. Another game definitely on my radar is Far Cry 5. And Far Cry 5, when I saw the premise and stuff, it looked really, really cool. And that's a game I definitely want to... I've been wanting to play. I've seen it, a couple times on sale. And that's another game. I don't own it, and I definitely is a game that I want to check out. It looks pretty cool. I love that you can create levels and stuff. And yeah, the whole premise of that looks pretty neat. And I've been a fan of Far Cry going way back to Xbox, and so I saw Far Cry 5, and I wanted to play it so bad, but I know that if I play it, game over for all my other responsibilities. And so I almost got in trouble. So 2 years ago during spring break, Breath of the Wild, when it first came out, Breath of the Wild is a good example where spring break happened, and all I did was play that game. I played Breath of the Wild on the Wii U and got about halfway through and just stopped. And my break was up. And then that's when I stopped playing the game because, I seriously was putting in 5-6 hours a day. My wife was pretty cool about it, but she's like, are you going to do something else? And I'm like, not right now. And so, you know, it's one of those things where I love these AAA titles, these games that are just like really, really get you immersed in the environment. And I want to experience them, but I just can't, you know. I put in about 20 hours a week on my YouTube channel. Video takes anywhere from 3 to 5 hours, depending on what type of video it is, you know, and that's not including, you know, the other things I'm doing, promoting the channel, you know, getting on Facebook, doing a side video for that, or extra videos or promotions. And so it's tough, you know, and it's so that takes away a lot of my extra game time is doing a YouTube channel. And I love doing YouTube channels. So you know, it's not like feel sorry for me or something, but it's like that's the challenge sometimes of, especially just out to people that want to do a channel, is that it'll cut into your extra time and you have to take care of yourself. And so for me, I'm really good about getting my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It's really important for me. I work out. I try to stay as healthy as possible. You know, health is important. You know, I want to be around to see, you know, future Hancock generations. And so I just, it's just something that's important to me. And so other games that I just haven't had time for that I'm gonna play a couple of these, definitely for upcoming winter break. And it's just one of those things that, gosh, you know, God of War is another one. You know, this year I think PlayStation 4 just knocked it out of the park. And so they had these great, awesome exclusive games. And, you know, Spider-Man, boom. God of War, boom. And it's just like, I want to experience that. So I have God of War, and you know, it's on my backlog of things I'm definitely going to check out. But, you know, I know that I only have time for just a couple of these games on winter break, and it could just gobble everything up. And so, you know, I have 11 days off for winter break, and it's going to give me a couple days where I can actually sit down and experience a game, and I don't have to think about anything else. It's awesome. So those are things that, like, those are good examples of games that I might check out. But there's a big one, and I know. So Red Dead Redemption 2, it's just something that, like, the more I see it, the more I'm like, that looks really, really cool. And I love Westerns. I love, you know, I just, I want to play it. I want to play it. I haven't played it. I've held off, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just wait till like the Game of the Year edition. I don't know. It looks really good, and I don't know if I like how long it takes to get going. But then again, it's like the realistic part of it. Like, the more I see it, the more I really want to play it. And it's got some cool things. I really see why people enjoy and appreciate it. And, you know, that company makes some great games. And just something that, like, I think definitely of all the games that I need to play that I'm probably going to check out at least over winter break is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2. And so that's definitely top of my list. And, you know, it's tough because, you know, on top of, like, YouTube and family and full-time job, you know, my friends want to see me too. It's like, you know, I have friends. I got to hang out with my good buddy Jonathan Rose, and we sat down and watched Mystery Science Theater 3000. You know, and the new series is okay. You know, it's like a 6 new episodes or something, but it was nice just to talk and just to hang out and you know, be adults, and it was cool. And so those are just things I wish I had more time for. And then part of it is, you know, I don't have many hobbies outside of my crazy game collecting and gaming and YouTubing and teaching, but I have one big thing that I do enjoy is football, and so I enjoy watching football. And so I'm excited. You know, watched NFL. I'm an Eagles fan, and thank goodness we won today. But you know, the important thing is that, you know, I'm very grateful for what I have, and I look forward to doing, you know, as many videos as possible, balancing that with gaming still and enjoying it. Because I think it's important as I move forward to appreciate and to continue to delve into modern gaming. Because I love classic games. I'm a huge classic gamer. I'm a big retro gamer, but I also love new games. You know, I try to keep current and relevant. That's why I have an Xbox One X. That's why I have a Switch. That's why I have a PS4 Pro. And so it's those things where I can enjoy and appreciate new games that come out, because I think there's some awesome games out there. There's just too many games, and I can't keep up with it. And, you know, there's many reasons why, but I am just thankful for what I can do, and it gives me things to appreciate and enjoy on my break. And so comment below, what are the games that you wish you had more time for? I'd love to hear back. Are there big games you haven't checked out for various reasons? You know, I'm so blessed to have the games that I have, and I constantly have a backlog of things I want to check out, and there's constantly new games coming out that it's like, gosh, I wish I had more time to play those. And so I have to pick and choose the games that I can play, and I definitely have them. So thank you so much. I appreciate everything, and feel so humble for people continuing to tune into my channel. This is the immortal John Hancock. Thank you, and you take care.